Moving into our standing series, we're going to need our foam roller with our lightest Theraband tied a quarter of the way into it. I'd suggest wearing toe socks for your safety because we'll be standing on the foam roller. And you want to bring the foam roller by a wall, bar, or counter so that your hand closest to the wall can hold on to it. We'll hold the Theraband that we've tied a quarter of the way in our outside hand, and we'll step on up to the roller. When you step up, keep your knees soft. And you're stepping up with the knees soft and the feet hip distance apart, holding that band on the outside. And give me an overhead press with the outside arm, feet hip distance apart. Inhale, pull the abs in, gaze forward, eye level. Exhale, we're going to bend the knees, pedaling the heels down, stretching out those calves. Arm is overhead in an overhead press. We're standing up tall. Our low abs are in. Chin is lifted. Low belly tight. Inhale. Exhale, little pedal. 2, 3, 4. Using the low abs. Inhale. Exhale, we pedal. 2, 3, 4. Keep your focus up eye level. Shoulders plugged down. Inhale. Exhale, pedal. 2. Try to not lean forward on this. Let the heels drop back. Inhale. Exhale and pedal. 2, 3, 4. One more. Inhale. Exhale, we pedal. 2, 3, 4. Bend the knees. Step one foot off and then the other. And switch sides. Great. So you're working the upper back here. You're working the lower abs. This helps you with stability. And stability is imperative with horseback riding. A very strong center. So everything derives from the initiation of that core pulling in and the pelvic floor muscles lifting in and up. This is going to give you the stamina to keep your posture upright when you're doing jumps and to not be thrown by anything your horse gives you. You'll be ready. You'll be ready to react. Your body will respond in a wonderful fashion. Pull the low abs in, shoulders plugged down. Arm is isometrically held, so you don't have to move that. Pause on your inhale, pedal on your exhale. So pause to inhale, pulling the pelvis towards the heels. Exhale, move, bending the knees. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, pause, pull the pelvis down, brace the abs, exhale, and pedal. 2, 3, 4. One more. Inhale, pause, abs in, and exhale, pedal. 2, 3, and 4. Great. From here, we're going to move into some foam rolling for our lats. So if you can grab your foam roller, and people often like a anti-burst ball pillow or a foam yoga block under their head. You'll rest it on your bicep as you're getting into the fascia. So we're going to lie on our side, and we're going to bring our foam roller under the armpit. And I like to have most of the foam roller in front of me, so I'm towards the end of the foam roller. And I rest the ball block or pillow on my bicep so that the arm that's stretched out over it, my head can be supported on that. And then you can twist back, you can twist forward, you can walk forward and back. You want to get right under that armpit, into that tight fascia. Opening up the lats for better range of motion with the arms. Your ability to keep those elbows lifted, shoulders plugged down, so that your posture looks really nice when you're jumping, is affected by flexibility as well. So we want to open that fascia and go ahead and straighten the upper back up by building the upper back extensors. So give me another 15 seconds here. Find those knots, work your way around, and then I want you to switch to your non-dominant side. So when you're ready, go ahead and switch to that non-dominant side. Breathing in. Use your breath. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Don't check out with the belly. Make sure it's still pulling in towards the spine. You can hear each inhale. Relax the facial muscles. Plug the shoulders down. Get into those sticky spots. Twist forward, twist back, walk forward, walk back. Where is the tightest spot? Can you sit there? Can you relax into it? Breathe. Another 15 seconds. And then we're going to make our way to sit on the stability ball. We'll need our heaviest Theraband and our stability ball. The heaviest Theraband is going to go behind the back, and you're going to hold the ends out in front. So we call this in Pilates, serve the platter. With this heaviest Theraband around our shoulder blades, seated on the ball, we're going to work on our balance, engaging our inner thighs like we were riding the horse. So we've got our legs in a wide straddle across the ball, and we're squeezing in on our inner thighs. We have this heaviest loop band behind our back to remind us to bring our shoulder blades into that so that we bring our upper back upright and we don't get kyphosis. So I like to think about my front ribs reaching for that band that's behind me, and my arms are forward, shoulder height stretched out. The band is behind your shoulder blades under your armpits. From here, with our legs in a wide second position, squeezing in on the ball, we're going to lift one foot up, finding our balance. So you should be seated with your adductors, your inner thighs squeezing in on the ball. So you're seated like in a wide squat position on the ball. Most of the ball's in front so that your inner thighs can squeeze in on it. Inhale and exhale, lift one foot up, hold it here, inhale, sit tall. So one inner thigh is pushing in and the other foot is lifted in the air behind you. So it's almost like a hamstring curl with the leg that's behind you because your thighs are forward and you're seated wide. You're breathing. And now we'll switch to the other foot, lifting the other foot up behind us, pointing the toes. Actually, let's dorsiflex. So flex the toes, hold it here. So one foot down, one foot up, and you're squeezing in on the ball with the inner thighs. Pull in and exhale. Hold it here. Inhale and exhale. Think about bringing the sternum towards that band that's behind the shoulder blades, palms facing up, shoulders plugged down, and switch back to the other side, shifting onto that foot. Other foot's dorsiflexed and is lifted just a few inches off the floor. Low belly in, inner thighs are squeezing in on that stability ball, working the inner thighs deeply, finding the adductors. Inhale, sitting taller. Exhale, still on this side. Inhale, brace the abs. And exhale, last time on the other side, shifting over, finding the balance on that one foot with the other leg lifted a few inches. Belly pulls in, inner thighs squeeze in as the pelvic floor muscles lift in and up. Hold it here. Inhale. Brace the abs and exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. Brace the abs and exhale. Great. From here, we're going to grab our heaviest loop band, coming to our all fours position, coming to our back for our figure four stretch. So if you cannot grab your hamstring when you're in a figure four with one leg crossed over the other for your outer hip stretching, then you're going to want to use this heaviest loop band around the bottom leg. And you can put a ball block or pillow under your head if your neck is straining. We'll begin with the dominant leg on top, both feet dorsiflexed. And we've got one hand through that loop band, same hand as the side it's on. And the other hand is on the inner thigh, opening that top leg out to the side. Work for that pelvic extension here. Find some space between your low back and the floor. Tipping the tailbone forward, pulling the abdomen in. And then relax into a neutral pelvis here. You don't have to do too much extension, but make sure you're somewhere between flexion and extension, somewhere between rounding and arching your low back. Breathing into this stretch. Excellent stretch to open up the outer hip. On your next exhale, switching sides, setting up on the other side. Low belly in. Even here, low belly in is important for your pelvic position. Both feet dorsiflexed for your knees safety. Shoulders plugged down. Relax the eyes, relax the chest, relax the facial muscles. See if that upper back can imprint into the floor a little heavier. Same arm as the top leg is pushing into the inner thigh, opening it out to the side. Using your breath On your next exhale, I'd like you to bring the heaviest loop band around your upper arms above your elbows, making your way onto your hands and your knees. We're going to be doing a version of a version of down dog. So with that heaviest loop band above our elbows, we'll tuck our toes under, coming into downward facing dog. Make sure your abs are in at all times here because you're lifting that pelvis up, and it can be hard on our low backs because of the hamstring and calf flexibility. Tip the tailbone up, push the forehead into the band. It's there so that you can engage the neck flexors. Inhale with the pelvis lifting, the head pushing into the band. Pedal your feet like we did when we were standing on the foam roller. Again, inhale, push the head into the band. Send your tailbone up, abs in. Exhale, pedal. 2, 3, 4. Belly in, inhale. And exhale, pedal. 2, 3, 4. One more, inhale. And exhale, pedal. 2, 3, 4. Lower the knees slowly to the floor. Take off that loop band. From here, coming up to stand. Great job.